Hi, I'm Brenda Crane with J&K Cabinetry, and I'm going to be answering some of the internet's questions about cabinetry. First up, is resurfacing kitchen cabinets worth it, or should I invest in a full replacement for better ROI? I never suggest resurfacing kitchen cabinets. To me, it's always worth it. If you're going to do it, go ahead and replace everything, especially because of the value of our cabinets. It's really not that much cheaper to try to salvage old cabinets, and then you still have old cabinets. Are there any pros and cons to installing your own IKEA kitchen cabinets versus hiring a professional installer? I really wouldn't know about IKEA. With our cabinets, I would definitely want a professional to install them. I would never recommend someone unexperienced to learn on installing the kitchen. Number 3 is from Chef L. I have a serious question. Why do we normally leave a space between the top of our cabinets and the ceiling? Is there a valid point of doing so? I feel it's wasted space and it gets dirty. I agree with you, Chef L. I normally will always close to the ceiling so that you don't have that space to collect dirt, and to me it looks better too.
Is there a reason that people do it though?
I think it was cheaper. I think it's economics, unless they have super tall ceilings, 12 or 14 foot or something like that. But for a normal 8 foot, even 9 to 10 foot, I usually close to the ceiling. What are some indicators of a good quality cabinet? How can you determine if a cabinet is of good quality? There's several. All wood is one of the first ones. No particle board, no MDF. The box itself is usually a good quality, is always going to be plywood. The doors are solid wood as a rule. The joinery is important. We use traditional joinery in our boxes, and our doors are mortise and tenon. It's all actually very traditional, as if it were being custom made. They use the same joinery that we do. From Alexander 1113, can you explain what differences between semi-custom and custom cabinets? Our cabinets are semi-custom. That means that they are standard in sizes, they're pre-finished, but we can semi-custom them by reducing depth, increasing depth, doing certain things that we offer. Total custom cabinet can be built to whatever, like say, width that you might want, configuration, sizes. Question number 6. What are the pros and cons of building kitchen cabinets versus buying them pre-made? Depends on who's building them. If you have a master craftsman doing custom kitchen, that's one thing. If you have an amateur, you're better off buying them pre-made. Resident Kangaroo 160. Painted versus stained cabinets, what holds up better long term? On our finished cabinets, the painted and what looks like painted, it's really a color lacquer. And the stained cabinets have the same top coating. They're the same. It's just the look. Is it more cost effective to hire a professional to paint existing cabinets than to buy new ones? It's usually not that successful to repaint existing cabinets. I would definitely at least get a quote on replacing the new ones. Every incident is different. I've seen it both ways, but I'm dealing in new cabinets, so I always think it's better to go ahead and do new ones if you're going to go through the whole refinishing process. And then the last one is, which comes first, kitchen cabinets or flooring? It depends on what type of flooring you're going to use, whether it runs under the cabinets or up to the cabinets. Tile and hardwood, as a rule, goes under the cabinets. Laminate flooring goes up to the cabinets. So you need to coordinate that with your contractor. That's all the questions for now. I hope you've learned something that's helpful about cabinets. And if you're ready to do that home improvement and get a new kitchen, please come by and see us. We'd love to help you.